Manchester United, what are you doing to us? It's never easy to be a Manchester supporter. It's been so much thing happening this week, and of course, we're playing football, and that's what we're here for, to talk football. We're playing Fulham and Rasmus Hojlund. Rasmus injured. What is the solution, people? This show is all about your solution. We want to talk to you. You let us know in the VER room. Engage with us. Talk to us. Who's going to start on top? Will it be a Scott in the box? Who knows? Reports coming out to say that Amari Forson is going to potentially give it a start. But then we have the left back situation with Luke Shaw out for the rest of the season. Oh, my daisy. What to do? What to do? I'm waiting for Jarvis to come in, of course, to tell us a little bit. Calma, Mick. I have a solution. But in the meantime, guys, go and check it out our website, Mufc Realist Tv, where you can predict all your lineups, do your score prediction, anything. Read all the news, read all the blogs, anything the latest and greatest. Guys, anyway, welcome back to the stream. And I hope you're doing well. What you're drinking, I'm having I'm not going to tell you what you're having on the side, but it's per usual, my double espresso. Jesus Christ. Friday, Manchester United. Of course, this is the third stream that I do today, so I need a little bit more rocket fuel, guys, to be honest. So cheers, pin back your ears, whatever you're drinking, let us know in the comments. Let me shout you out who are here. First and foremost, boom, Lilies. Never surprised me. You're always here first. What's going on? Jesus Christ. Lilies, big up to you. Welcome to the stream. You said 2 hours. I can't wait. Jesus. We post the link. Lilies is always there. So big up to you. What are you saying? Daniel Hutchinson. What do make Graham in the mail saying? How long it will take you now? Oh my God. Has Graham Souness been at it again? I call him, you know what? Graham Soreness. Well, he's been coming out and saying that Liverpool got rid of it. I think Liverpool did well in 76. Man, Liverpool. Come on, Liverpool. Will they win the league? Did Klopp did a chamois here? Did he just say, I'm going to retire? Just to get his players to play well. And then when he wins the Europa League and Premier League, he's going to come, it's me, Jorgen. I was just kidding. I don't know, man. I don't know. Graham Souness, you can go and do one according to my opinion. Oliver, big up to you. Good evening. How you doing? What you drinking, Oliver? What you having? Anything is fine. Some people have red wine. I'm having coffee and just a normal Coke Zero. Not that we are sponsored by that type of brand. Big up to you as well. Danny B. Yeah, we will see what's going to be the score result tomorrow. That was a bad rap. Better shut up, Mick. Jesus, Compost. Man, Compost, you're everywhere. Thank you for supporting all day long Mufc Realist TV. Nothing like a United talk dampen the mood on a Friday. Yeah, you're absolutely goddamn right. You are. Like the video, please. Yes, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. It's Friday. Who do we have here? Dwayne Blackwood. Hey, Mick, it's been a minute. Dwayne, I lost the time, right? What time is it? For me, Dwayne, it's been a minute, but it's 3 a.m. in the morning. Where are you from, Dwayne? It's definitely been a minute. How you doing? Yes. How do you know? Boss t-shirt. Yeah. I'm the boss. I'm the boss. I'm not the boss. Wow, you have two Turkish 3-4 hours ago. Wow. I love Turkish. Turkish coffee is the best. So, guess how many coffees I drink per day? That's a quick trick question here today. So, we can do a poll. I tell you, it's a lot. It's probably not good for my blood pressure, but hey, it's Friday. It's Friday. Vicky, my lovely Vicky. Hello, babe. Hello, how are you? Good to see you, Vix. How you doing? How's your Friday? What do we say? Graham Soreness. Yes. Sourpuss. That is what it is. It's sourpuss. I have now adopted, how do I say, 2 kittens and 1 cat and 1 dog. So, yeah, talk about sourness. You know, you have to spread equal love. But that's what it is. When you have kids, pets, you have to spread love equal. You know, you are on the Prosecco. Ay, caramba. I love it. Prosecco. What kind of Prosecco? Interesting. What you say here? I'll live in 30 years, one COVID title. Exactly. Exactly. Liverpool, 30 years, one. Are we allowed to say it? YouTube algorithm? Me. Yes, pandemic season, we know it. We know it. We, Liverpool didn't win a title for what? 30 years? And unfortunately, they won the title when nobody was watching. So, good one. I'm just making meatballs. Does anyone want some? Oh yeah, I live in Sweden, so in Sweden we get meatballs. But since I've been in exile for the past 6 months, I wouldn't mind a little bit of a meatballs fix. The closest to the meatballs I can get is go to the IKEA to have the meatballs and the lingon, whatever you call it, cranberry juice or cranberry lingon, and mashed potatoes and stuff like that. It's yummy. What are you saying, Mick? 5 years ago, I was drinking 20 coffees a day. Whoa, in the day. But problem now, only two. I should take your advice. Jesus Christ. I should definitely take it. Cheers for that. Mm. So, looking, guys, we're waiting for Jarvis. Jarvis is putting his kids to bed. But in the meantime, guys, I hope you have a good time. This is going to be a very chilled one today. Get people in, like and subscribe to this video. Let's get up to 100 likes. And please guess how many coffees do I have per day? That's the first trick question. I don't even know myself. Anyway, there's a lot of excitement things going on in the Premier League, of course. If we look at the overall fixtures, it's quite interesting. We have Liverpool, of course, they played Luton Town. Luton was up in the first half with 1-0. And I was thinking, oh, my daisy. But, Liverpool is Liverpool. They always come back. They stole the Fergie time and all that jazz. Chelsea versus Hotspur is supposed to be on the 23rd, but that's been postponed, guys. We're going to do the prediction here. Brighton versus Everton, Crystal Palace versus Burnley. Of course, Manchester United playing tomorrow against Fulham. So, of course, we want to hear your solution, your score prediction, everything, all that jazz. And City is playing away against Bournemouth. Bournemouth is always a banana skin, but the big one, people, the big one is Arsenal. And City is playing away against Bournemouth. Bournemouth is always a banana skin, but the big one, people. Arsenal. Well, yesterday. Was it the day before? I lost minute. But Arsenal, Newcastle at home. And that's going to be a big one. Of course, Wolves playing Sheffield United, West Ham, Brentford. And that's pretty much it. That runs up the Premier League table. So we're going to go over the score predictions. But of course, I haven't spoken to Jarvis since Monday, since we had Phil Marsh and the beautiful legendary story. We could have gone on for hours. But Jarvis is here to tell. Hello, Jarvis.
Hey,
brother.
Good
Long
to
time.
see you, Mick. Good to see you, and good to see the VAR room. A lot of famous, familiar faces. I see Wiki, I see Danny, I see Lillis, I see Duncan the Badger,
Oh, the
Compost Nerf.
Badger.
A lot of the good people are here. Thank you guys
Yeah,
for
yeah,
joining.
Yeah. Duncan says soreness is a little bitter man. Soreness has come out. Like, we are getting reinforcement, the cavalry
What?
on top. Graham Soreness has come out to say, listen, Manchester United, calm down a bit, calmer. You know what? Rivals are getting fucking scared. Fucking scared. You're getting what? Omar Barada in. You're getting the best in class sporting director, football director in Dan Ashworth. Of course, Newcastle don't want to lose him. They are putting some ransom fee. They want 20 million. It looks like United is going to pay about 7 to 8, 10 million to release. It's kind of a release clause. And then we are starting to cook. We have Jason Wilcox. There's going to be the assistant sporting director. And we don't even know who the head of recruitment will be. My God. And of course, rivals getting scared. Liverpool, Graham Souness is talking shit. Talk Sports, everyone is on the wagon because you know what? Winning Manchester United doesn't sell clicks on the papers anymore. But a scandalous United, they love a little bit of a scandal. So what's your thoughts and feelings, Jarvis? Talk to us.
Yeah, but I haven't heard his comments. What is he saying, basically?
I haven't either. I haven't either. This is the VR room. This is their show tonight. They're the ones providing us content. We have no idea. So let us know, what the hell did Graham Souness say? Graham, he told us.
He was always out for Pogba in a way. I remember him sitting there in the studio but okay, I can see that Pogba wasn't all that,
And Martinez, he's too short for a centre back.
No, that was Carragher, wasn't it?
Oh, but that was him as well.
Okay. Well,
Yeah. Anyway, good to see you,
Liverpool.
Jarvis. Good to see you. Kung Flu title. What the hell?
Everybody,
Okay,
what's
people are
Fu
guessing.
fight? No.
Yeah, people are guessing how many coffees Mick do I have per day? You having tea?
I'm having tea because it makes me more mellow. Coffee is too like ba 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 ba. Tea is more like ba 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 ba.
Yeah, I'll give you the first shot, Jarvis. How many coffees do I have per day?
I would say 3 or 4 in the morning when you wake up, 1 or 2 to lunch, and then you just go on. I think up until now, I would say about 25 to 30.
How the hell did you know? Listen, it's like a free flow buffet of coffee. The coffee machine is going crazy. My wife is going, we got rid out of coffee beans. And I go like, okay, honey, that's okay. That's my poison. Right. No, you're absolutely smashing right. It's just doesn't affect me at all. Like, yeah, 2, 3 coffees when I wake up, of course, read all the news, read all about it. And then it just keeps going on and on and on and on and on. It's just like, I love it. I don't know.
Maybe
I
you
love
should
it.
ease down a little bit on the coffee. I don't
Really?
think it's healthy when you come out up to that amount. Maybe step down to 10 a day.
Yeah. I know. Last time I went to the doctors to do what do you call it? The blood sample. All right.
Mhm.
It came out black. It was just Java.
With sugar and cream.
Yeah, with sugar and cream on top. And you should probably lay down on the coffee. I was like, yeah, screw you guys.
Yeah, but I will tell you, I drink tea, and in the morning I wait for about an hour before I have my first coffee.
Yeah.
Yep,
Compass. 10. No. Okay. 10. Big up of Rebbe Bakir is here as well. Twulamba Piri. Hello, Jarvis and Mick.
hey, Twalumba
You know what?
Piri.
We have always been a fan of Twulamba's profile picture. What is it, Grace Jones? I always say it's Grace Jones, right? From the 80s, right?
Grace Jones. I remember she played in the James Bond movie, with the last one with Roger Moore.
8.
Yeah, when they were in Paris, something, I don't know, the
Yeah.
Eiffel Tower. You remember that?
Yeah. No, she was always with Dolph Lundgren, the Swedish Hulk, right? In those movies, the action-packed movies from the 80s and 90s. That was Grace Jones, right? She had that haircut like that, the spiky one, right?
Yeah.
Powerhouse. Anyway, yeah, people are guessing wrong. 10 or 15, almost depends on what day it is. Lilith is saying, when I drink, I'm going in toilet for. that's usually the morning, right, when you send your first Chinese mail, slow mail, what you say, like, that's my wife too, like, no, she's not hearing me. No, okay. Some people have the coffee in order to go to the toilet, the coffee and the cigarette, and then my papa is the same, right? I don't have that effect, the Lassex effect. God, did I just say that? Yes, you did, Mick.
Oh, to another subject. The next subject.
Pull up the bumper, baby. The bumper. Too much information. Yes, Duncan. Yeah, I agree. Too much information. Anyway, guys, big up for all of you. Listen, it's been hot minutes. It's not often that I can come here and speak to Jarvis. It's my 3rd show today, and what a ride it's been this week. What a ride. Manchester
Yes, been a
United.
couple of breaking news today. What's going on?
Who's broke what?
Hojlund.
Dude, it's so hard to keep up. First and foremost, I did the press conference. I don't know, what is the breaking news? Latest and greatest.
No, it's just the Hojlund thing. The Hojlund thing. What's
The
going on?
Hojlund. Yeah. I mean,
3 weeks.
It was just before it broke up, just before half an hour before the press conference. We were there. Me and Mark was covering the press conference. They delayed the press conference for 15 minutes, and they spoke a little bit about Hojlund's injury. And Ten Hag basically said, well, 2 weeks, right? Precautionous.
Okay.
Maybe he pulled a hamstring or, stretched something. I don't know. But you and me, we spoke something about this earlier today. And you mentioned something on Nerd in stream, which I want to big up as well. We have no secondary striker at the moment. And they've been playing Red Hot Rasmus to the ground. You know, when he came off Luton, he was absolutely, covered in mud, right?
Mm.
And
Mhm.
he was naked, right? So this is your biggest fear, and this is my biggest fear, that we are overplaying these youngsters, right?
Yeah, yeah, we talked about it on the phone, and I talked about it yesterday on Nuruddin's show, and I've been mentioning it, and then we have been talking about it when it comes to Garnacho, when it comes to Mainu, when it comes to Hojlund, the youngsters, because it's about your body. When you're that young, you're still in growth, and it takes time for your body and musculature and skeleton,
Oh,
everything, your joints to adjust, and you can't play 90 minute and
nope.
knock yourself out every week in, week out. It's unsustainable.
Yeah.
So why we didn't
I,
sign a second striker just to give Hoyland a rest now
well,
and then. But we will see the same with Garnacho. I'm afraid we will see the same with Mainu, and I suspect we will probably see something with the Dallo coming up
yeah,
soon
yeah,
because
yeah.
he's
I
been
spoke
playing.
to a good,
Yeah.
yeah. By the way, regarding that, I spoke to a very good agent friend of mine, right? A very close friend of mine, who is on the finger and pulse. He speaks to John Murta and all the
Okay.
clubs, right? And he basically told, I'm not going to mention the name whatsoever, on fairness, but I'm allowed to talk about it. But he said he had two loan deals lined up for Anthony Martial for two Premier League clubs. It
Mm.
was all nailed on. The Premier League club wanted him. The salary package was all agreed. John Murta said no.
Okay.
John freaking Murta said no. After that, he took himself out of the limelight, put himself on kind of surgery. It was two dubious statements from his agent to say that it was a hip abductor, and then the club statement was saying, yeah, it was a groin surgery. Now, who's lying? At the end of the day, who's covering for what? Now, I did a brilliant article today, regarding this, and
Mm.
I can't wait to get this clown out of the club, to get proper sporting director and a proper people like that serves the interest of the club,
Yeah.
not the Glazers' pocket. And in the way, this is where we are. This is definitely
Mm.
where we are. And Vicky's coming in here with another bomb. Guess what? America tour date again. Fuck.
Yeah. Yeah, we knew about we were going to the US.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. It's
But
all about
this
the money.
this is all how it started, didn't it? Right? That astroturf grass traveling up and down the country. Why are you doing a double America? Why are you not doing, I don't know, Bangkok, Asia, whatever? Why America
Mm.
again? Is it all about the Benjamins?
Yeah, it is. It is. But we know we never come fit when it comes to season. We never start fit. We always need like 4 to 5 weeks just to get going, and every season we fall out, we fall behind, and we will do it this season also. We know how it is. The players come home not trained. They are jet lagged. They have been living in hotels, from hotel to hotel. They travel. They live in an airport. They sleep in a plane. They train two sessions a day, and they play on astroturf.
Yeah.
No, it's
But
it's
then
it's
you,
it's a fucking shambles when you think of
it's
it.
a fuck.
We're a
It's
professional
a.
club. I
It's a
talked about
fucking.
it in the summer, and it's a joke. Everything is a
It's
joke when it comes to Man
it's
United.
a bloody disgrace.
Yeah.
I agree with you. But this is poor planning from the club side, and this is just a proof in the pudding how the club has been run. Tell
Mm.
me any transfer window where we actually got the first targets in before the tour. Never. Tell me how much extra leeway we're giving to players to have do whatever you want and come back. We never had a proper preseason, to be honest. Yeah,
Mm.
and what you said, and that leads to we are starting slow, and arguably to say that this 23-24 season has been the worst start in the Premier League history for Manchester United in terms of
Mm.
injuries, in terms of what we've seen, 11 players injured, before Christmas, all muscular injuries, right? We
Mm.
talked so many things about it, but this is what I hope to see with this new establishment. I'm not giddy about it, but it's the step towards the right direction.
It
Sack
is.
everyone. The physio department's going to be rejuvenated. I mean, they're going to hire the best in class people. I heard today breaking news that they sacked the set piece coach.
Yeah.
Finally.
American. Mm.
Yeah, yeah, finally. And they sacked the head of physio there as well. Carrington needs to upgrade with the latest technology and machines. I mean, it is a beautiful training ground. It just needs to update the latest technologies and machines.
Mm.
As I was saying to you, Jarvis, earlier today when we spoke on the phone, excuse me, people, you're all welcome to participate. But when you do train high intensity, your body needs to recover. Simple as that, right?
Yeah.
I wear the sports watch, like to measure my pulse. And if I go on a high intensity training, interval training, including lifting, sprinting, hit training, I look at my watch afterwards. And guess what it tells me? If my pulse has been over 190 for 1 hour straight, it gives me recovery time 72 hours. 72 hours.
Mm.
Like, and now you're
Yeah.
looking at, yeah, an experienced player like Bruno Fernandes never gets injured. He's like 28, but he's used to it. But the youngsters are still growing. The youngsters
Mm.
still
Mm.
developing.
Mm.
True?
Yeah, it's true. It's true. And another thing is when you're younger, you don't feel the same fatigue. But it doesn't mean that your muscles or your body isn't tired.
No.
So it's easier for like a 18, 19, 20-year-old to say,
Yeah,
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 I'm
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
I'm okay. Yeah, yes, boss, I can play.
Yeah. But when you get
So,
older, you have something they called muscle memory.
yeah.
That's the thing. Yeah.
Mm.
100%. It's time. It is time, Danny B, to say it's time to let Ahmad or Fortune shine. I don't want to see McSauce up front. Dude, you're absolutely smashing right. There was an article today that was in the Athletic to suggest that Amari Forson will start on top. Did you
Mm.
read that one? I sent it to you.
Yeah. I have a subscription on the Athletic, so I you read a lot of the articles they put out, and Forstny is a good young kid, and he looks good. He has a huge amount of pace. He can run. He's good on the ball. So yeah, I have high hopes for him. And he's been integrated slowly into the squad. He's
Yeah.
been training with them all season, and now he's getting a little bit of game time. So yeah,
So, do you
but
think he will play in the middle? Can he play in the middle? You usually
yeah,
seen played on the left or the right.
yeah, that's the
In the
thing, because we
preseason, he
talked we,
came
we
in
we
and
talked
played
about the
on the
problem
right.
with McTominay, Mick. The problem with McTominay is he's not good with his back against the goal.
Oh yeah,
Because
true
he,
that.
he he don't scout, he doesn't know what's behind him. So how can he be a striker? You need to know what's going on behind you, because you usually stand with the goal behind you, and that's why I don't want McTominay to play as a striker. He needs space in front of him. He needs to see what's going on, and then he can react or act.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Um, the only option available that I see at the moment is either Forsen, but I'm not sure. I haven't seen enough from him. But I think maybe Ahmad can play the role as the number 9. He's a little bit
Yeah,
small of growth, but he's strong and he's really good on the ball, technical. So I think he will do okay, especially against Fulham.
yeah. I mean, Fulham's form away has been horrendous, though. I think they won one or two away games so far the whole season. I
Mm.
can't really. I heard something. I haven't really double checked, but yeah, I think so. So they're also missing, like, they some key players there as well. Paulinho's got red carded, not allowed to participate. The one that
Mm.
is the danger man on top, that's what's his name, Munz. I can't remember his name. Do you
Yeah, the
remember his name?
Brazilian kid.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, 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 yeah. So, but other than that, it's been kind of a little bit of an unpredicted team. Like, you never know what you're going to get with them. Um, but, how are we going to finesse this, Jarvis? How are we going to finesse this? Hey, Stewie, how you doing, buddy? And Vicky's here saying, "Hey, Hubster." God, you guys, get a room. Just joking. Garnacho's going to be burnt out. Yeah,
Mm.
and even Kobe Maino, guys. Be careful. Wrap them in cotton wool.
Yeah.
Whoa, we have celebrities in the house. My God, Errol. Big up Solo, my friend. Big up two of my favorites. Buddy, it's been ages. How you doing? How you doing? God, it's been a hot minute. We have Solo in the house, man. Solo. Captain Solo. Han Solo, right?
And so,
You like Star Wars, right? Of course you do.
hmm I know.
Mhm.
I'm a big fan. Yeah.
Han Solo? Yeah.
Hmm
Chewbacca? Yeah, cool.
Arr, arr.
Hey, Chewy. So big up Solo, man. I got to call you tomorrow, my friend. It's been way, way, way too long, right? Um, let's see. What do we have here, guys? Let us know in the comment section what you think.
Yeah, I
Morning.
see. Oh,
Oh, sorry. We have crazy Red Devil. Morning, Mick. What's the time when you are Crazy Red Devil? Morning to you as well, buddy. What? Go ahead, Jarvis. Hands free.
yeah, I just want to address Lilis comes in and say Ahmad as a striker. So Lilis agrees. Ahmad Diallo, he's the only option, but he played striker in his first game and he scored on a
Yeah, he
header. He
did.
just like flicked
AC
it
Milan.
over the goalkeeper. So we know the kid can score goals, and he scored a lot of goals last season for Sunderland. He was really good, mostly playing on the right wing. But even though as a striker, because he don't have like ultra fast pace, but he got ultra great technique. He's good on the
Yeah.
ball. So I see him when he grows to be a little bit more centrally, not on the wing. So yeah, I think he could do that role. And in a way, you got to understand how Man United play, because everybody talks about the false nine, but I'm not quite sure if people understand the false nine position quite, because it's about dropping down and receive the ball when
Yeah.
when the game plays itself out to be an extra option, and then when the striker falls down, other will fill the pocket of the striker.
Yeah,
So
you
it's
know, I
about
agree, man.
it's about being fluid. So
Yeah, but
I think he could be good dropping down. He's good on the ball. He can screen the ball and keep it up. So yeah, I think
it's a blood.
it will work.
Yeah, no, I 100% agree with you. It's a bloody time he gets picked, right? Because now Ten Hag needs to be clever, right? You got to
Mm.
look at the dugout. You got to look at what can I bring in right now with this crisis, right? But I don't think he likes him that much for some reason. I don't know. But
Yeah.
at the same time, he's kind of dropped his favorite kid, Antony, like the spinster, right? We paid
Mm.
95 million for a guy that can spin. Spin, spin,
Yeah.
spin, spin
What a
around
signing!
circles. Yeah, funny.
What a signing!
So will he pick him? Will he not? Will he drop his favoritism? He's shown that he doesn't really have favoritism anymore because he dropped Anthony Dos Santos off the bench. In the stream earlier today, Mark deluded that he would like to see Anthony Dos Santos as a left back.
Mm.
What's your thoughts?
It's an option. It's actually a realistic option. I see it, but he got pace. He's good on the ball. He's good defensively. The only
Can work.
problem is maybe he's too slow on the ball, so a little
No,
bit
no, no.
risky.
I know.
If he keeps the ball too long, he will lose it in dangerous positions. It's not that dangerous if you lose it up on the opposition's half, but around your own 18-yard box,
Yeah, yeah.
you should be safe. So mm,
Perhaps.
it's an option.
Right.
What do you
Duncan
think, Mick?
Badger, me.
Yeah.
Listen, at this moment, that is a bold statement. That is just experimental, right? Um, he said in the press conference, as per usual, every game is a cup game, and I have to look at who's available, who's fit, who is the best selection for the team.
Mm.
It is an experiment, can work, but to start with, I think I don't think I would start an experiment with that. I think I would go with pretty much Lindelof there. In the back, I will go with Johnny Evans, Rafael Varane, and I wouldn't move Dalot at all. Like, why
No.
change a winning back line, right?
In a
The reason per
perfect
se,
world, he could have been a wing back in the back
he
five.
could have been, yeah,
He could
in a
have,
back
because
five.
then you will have cover, but
Yeah,
not in the back four. No, I don't think so.
no,
But we spoke about the other option,
yeah, we probably
Amrabat.
did.
Amrabat.
Amrabat. We're gonna get to
Yeah.
that. Yeah, I'm just gonna round up my reasoning behind why I go with Lindelof, Evans, Varane, and Dalot. These are the players that stabilize the second half, against
Mm.
Luton. This is where we start to be calmer and produce better football. Amrabat, I like 100% because Amrabat, we've seen in the beginning of the season when Luke Shaw was injured, Amrabat was there to deputize, and he didn't do
Mm.
that bad, right? He can do it. but then you are kind of a little bit short in the midfield. What if something happens to Varane? Definitely can step into the midfield, but it depends on how you're going to play. Like, are you going to play a back four, a back three, back five? You certainly wouldn't play a back five at Luton at home. So perhaps
No.
experiment, go with the back three.
Yeah. But as I said, it's only numbers. Basically, when you come to the game, if you start with Amrabat in the back four, he will invert into the midfield, and we will play with the back three, and Amrabat will be the extra midfielder. So numbers is one thing. What's actually going on the pitch is another thing. And if we start Amrabat on the left back or the right back, he could do both, I think. Then we have an extra midfielder, and what I like with Amrabat, he can invert and play besides Casemiro, and we can actually have a shielding from the midfield to the
I like
back
that
trio.
solution.
And we will see Mainu roaming a little bit higher up,
Exactly.
being good on the ball, and then maybe it will be easier for Bruno to play his free role, because Bruno is not positionally disciplined when he plays, and that's a big problem.
Makes sense. Makes sense. They're missing out Palinha. Like, Palinha is the cogwheel for them, like in the midfield. Strong, robust. You don't fuck around with this guy, but he's out, so it makes sense. But you're saying, like, play a little bit more higher up the pitch there, like, no Palinha. 100%. But Duncan Bonito, what you're saying here, anyone else having had adverts? Are you getting adverts in the middle of the stream? Is that what you're saying? Let us know in the comments. Really? I don't know. I was just pulling out here to the section. Well, you can't get, Vicky, you can't get your loanies back right now in the middle of the season, can you? You can't recall them, right?
You can if it's in their contract, but we can't with Fernandes because he's played for 2 clubs already this season, and you can only play for 2 clubs.
Yeah.
So that's the biggest problem. So there will be no Fernandes this season.
No Fernandes.
No Fernandes.
Said it from Jarvis. No Fernandes. Danny B saying, no way, Antony in the back four, maybe in the back five. That's what you said, right, Jarvis? Back five.
Yeah,
you guys, know
Danny
ball.
B knows football. Yeah.
Yeah, you know ball. No Lindelof. He scares me. You know what scares me? Lindelof doesn't scare me. He's Iceman Scandinavian, like he's made out of ice. But what scares me is Mr. Hot Potato, right? You know who's Mr. Hot Potato?
Harry Maguire.
Harry. Yes, he scares me. Because whenever he comes on the pitch, there's like there's always a mistake in Harry. So it's like, but maybe at this game it's a game for Harry. But is he injured? Is he available? Or what's going on with Harry?
I don't know why. Did he get subbed off because of an injury, or was it because he was playing bad?
He got subbed off because he did a bad tackle, got a yellow card, and I think Ten Hag didn't want to risk it in the second half, so he swapped him off. And then he did another pinball shambles mistake due to that. He didn't, he took that free kick, just didn't even look and passed it straight to, I don't know who he was, and then nearly scored, and the one that saved, swooped up, was Rafael Varane. If you remember, they could have gone 2-2 up, 2-2 draw. And Ten Hag probably looked at it. I've seen this movie before. Sevilla, all these other games, is not having it out. So we will see. I do expect a lot of surprises tomorrow. Big up everyone. Big up Nico AV. Our place Amrabat left back. Lindelof not a good with pace and reaction as a fullback. So everyone is singing your tune as well. Listen.
Yeah, but I don't feel confident in Lindelof. I have to be honest. When I agree with the people in the VAR room, I don't feel it when Lindelof comes on the pitch. He's a little bit on the edge, and he's very insecure when he has the ball. You call him the Iceman, but there's not much ice about him. It's like a pile of water that's just melted. That's the closest thing to ice.
It's like the Aerosmith song, "Living on the Edge." Aerosmith, that "Living on the Edge." Anyway, Danny B is coming in here with a brilliant formation, 3-3-1-3.
Yeah,
experimental. Anyway, guys, I forgot.
Well, it's not too bad because basically we defend always like in a 4-1-4-1 formation. So, or we drop down, but we seldomly do drop down with Garnacho Rashford and play the 4-5-1 when we defend. So the numbers are it's a numbers game, but basically it's about doing the job, tracking back when needed. That's the thing. People needs to the players need to understand. Then they need to read the game. And we have a big problem when it comes to Bruno, because he doesn't always understand. Sometimes he press all by himself. Sometimes he drops down. Sometimes he stops the ball. So I'm not having a go at Bruno. Sorry, but sometimes I don't feel Bruno is in sync with the rest of the team. And the same with especially Rashford. He doesn't know when to defend and when to track back. I feel sometimes he track backs just for the show of it.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Rashford. We have so many conversations. Guys, you see the ticket there. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this video. Raise your glass, whatever. Tell us what you're drinking. I'm having a little bit of a Coke Zero here. Jarvis is having, like, you know what you're having? Twinings, Tetley's?
Yeah, Twinings tea. Yeah. No sugar.
No sugar. What flavor? Passion fruit?
No, it's just regular.
Regular.
Black tea. Earl Grey.
Yeah.
Mick, do you have time to do a little tactical analysis of what
100%,
happened?
but before, yes, 100%. But I just remember one of our members and legends and moderator, Craig Warby, has birthday today. So I remember to put it down here. Please don't forget to say happy birthday as well to Craig Warby. Legend. Craig is not in the chat, but just if you look back, Craig, in retrospective, happy birthday to you, mate. We always, if you find out it's your birthday, we always give you a shout out. So happy birthday, big up at Craig, and I hope you're having a fantastic day. Let us know how young you will be.
46 years young.
And if you read it in the Rabbit script, you tell it 64, right? Because you read it backwards. 64.
60. No.
Yeah, go ahead, Joe.
26. I saw Stu Woolley in the chat. So Stu, if you have the time, jump on and say hi.
Jump on.
You don't need to stay on for long.
Yeah. But Jarvis, before you continue with your tactical, can I just can I just show something for you? Right?
Yes.
Do you mind?
Yeah.
Lineup builder, guys, please go to Mufc Realist Tv and build your lineup. This is, of course, this might change, but I might jinx it a little bit here. I might jinx it. But I gone, of course, with Victor Lindelof, as I said to you, right, in the lineup. And maybe I should increase this in size, buddy. Hang on. No, it doesn't work. Yes, it works. Damn. So I've gone with Lindelof in the back, 100% Johnny Evans, Rafael Varane, Diego Dalot. Based on what I said, these are the two that calmed it down in the second half and made us play better against Luton. Midfield, I don't see any changes, though. You've got Jarvis, Casemiro, Bruno Fernandes, Kobe Mainoo. And what we discussed here, this is as per thumbnail, Scott in the box. Now, there's some suggestions saying that Scott will play in the box, but I don't think he will. Now, you spoke about Alejandro Garnacho. Still, don't move Alejandro. Keep him on the right. Marcus Rashford, don't move Marcus Rashford because Rashford doesn't want to play in the middle. So you're saying that it might be a Ahmad or, let me know. Do you want me to change here something?
Yeah, I wouldn't start McTominay in the striker role. He doesn't have the I don't know, spatial awareness or tactical ability, or I would say footballing IQ. But I feel it's a little harsh to say something about other humans that they don't have IQ. But when it comes to football, he's not bright enough to understand what's going on, because as a striker you need to read the game 100% all the time. You need to pay attention. If the fullback has the ball, you need to know when to time the run and what to do. And when it comes to McTominay, now I have no faith in McTominay as a striker.
So there we go, guys. Jarvis has no faith in Scott in the box. I totally agree. He doesn't have the hold-up play, but I think Scott is more of a box player, spot player, somebody that comes in like a super sub. You know, that bullet header that he did, the crossing from Dalot, shows that he can be a dangerous boxman, but not for 90 minutes, Jarvis, not for 90
Mm,
minutes.
mm, mm.
So if I gave you $5 to bet right now, right here from my pocket, let's call it 5 Snickers, mate. Five
Yeah.
Snickers. I send you
I
8
think
Snickers. Who do you think will start in the middle?
Rashford. It's
You
not my
reckon?
first choice, but Rashford will start because of Ten Hag. That's his second striker option.
Okay. Guys, this is going to be your opinion at the end of the day. I'm going to start a poll. Jarvis, prepare. What are we going to say? Who's going to start in the middle? Rashford, Ahmad, Omari.
McTominay.
And there's 4 options. Okay. Yeah, let me just go in and start a poll. And guys, talk to us. What do you think? Jarvis, if you can share the link for Stu if he wants to come in, be my guest.
Yeah, Stu
And
has
then,
the link, doesn't he? He has the
yeah,
admin.
he's
He
the
can
admin.
just
Yeah, yeah,
he
yeah.
can just join us if he likes. But I think he's a little bit busy. He sent me a message. I haven't had the time to read it fully, but it was something that he
Yeah.
was a little bit busy. Yeah.
Maybe Vicky wants to come in here as well. Maybe anyone. Listen, what should I call it? Who will start on top? Right? Is that what we can say?
Yeah, you do the poll. I can speak a little bit with the
Yeah.
VR room at the moment. I see Lilis comes in and calls me a tactical coach like Guardiola. Yeah, well, that's a far reach, but thank you, Lilis. Pete Red comes in. He drinks a Nescafe with whole milk and a spoonful of honey. Marvelous.
Whoa,
Big up, Mick
that's
and
amazing.
Jarvis.
Big up, man.
Sounds really good.
Yeah.
Really good. Nico, he wants Folson,
Forson. Amari
Forson,
Forson. Yeah.
Forson. Yeah. Madhouse, Antony as a false nine. Yeah, that's actually a good shout. I think Antony's good on the ball. He knows how to protect it. He doesn't lose it easily, and yeah, maybe that's an option. That's an option.
Yeah. Here we go. I created the poll. Boom, shakalakalak. It's going. You have 4 options. You have Amari Forson, Scotty Mac, Ahmad, and Rashid Tequila Ford. Yep. Anyway, guys, poll is starting. So let's continue.
Yeah.
How do we solve this, Jarvis? Technically.
Well, I was just going to bring up the tactical board, speaking a little bit about the defense.
Go ahead.
Yeah. So bear with me because I had something prepared the other night but we hadn't had the time, so I could just share it now. But I
Go
will
ahead.
do it with Stu on Monday. We will do a deep dive into this. So basically, I don't know if you see the. Okay, I will share the screen here. Add stage. So do you guys see it? This is basically what happened against Luton. This is Man United. You see Onana when we started to play out from the back. Luton was extremely aggressive in the press. They were going man to man, even in their defense. Usually they go 2-1 on the striker, but Luton didn't do that. Barkley was roaming around and dropped down when needed, but he was keeping hold of Bruno in the midfield. But what happened when we started playing out to Maguire, the 2 strikers of Luton were going out at Maguire at once, and Maguire always tried to play to Luke Shaw. And that was the problem. Luke Shaw had to push out. Ugbena, who was the wing back in a 3-5-2, was almost as a high winger. He was right on Luke Shaw all the time, so Luke Shaw didn't have the time. And when Casemiro dropped in to try to be available for the play out, Lokonga was pushing. So everything was really tight, and the 3 worst players in the first half was Maguire, Casemiro, and Luke Shaw. But it was because of Luton were playing extremely aggressively. But what happened was there was a huge space in behind on Luton, and I think Ten Hag just saw this and thought, okay, they will figure it out and try with the long ball in from behind, and Hojlund and Rashford and everybody will have acres of space to run into. but it didn't work that way. We had a couple of chances, we scored goals, but Luton were the best team in the second half, first half, at least from the 50th minute and to the 45 minute. But what did Ten Hag do with this? Because it was extremely hard to play out from the back. We were always under pressure. So he subbed off Maguire and put in Johnny Evans. He subbed off Luke Shaw and put on Lindelof, and he subbed off Casemiro and put on McTominay. So basically what we did was, because Luton has two strikers in the 3-5-2, basically what he did, they took Varane and Evans out to both sides. So we got to split the two strikers when we played out from the back. Lindelof, because of the wing backs of Luton were pushing up high, Lindelof and Dalot were pushing up high to make them go down. So what happened then? There were more space from behind. So Johnny Evans had more space to be good on the ball. Everybody said that Johnny Evans came in and he was composed. But basically, he had more space, more time because of this. There were more rooms on the side. So the second half, we weren't under this extremely high pressure. We found a way to figure out how to play out from the back. But people didn't see this. No one mentioned it. But I think it was either Ten Hag who told Evans to do that, or Evans did it by his own instinct. One of the other. They solved the problem, and this is what I like to see, when players and the coach understand what's going on and fix the problem, because things looked a lot better in the second half. Yeah, so that's why I would like Johnny Evans to play in against Fulham, because I think Evans is a smarter player. He understands, he catches what's going on in the game, and this is with Maguire. He could play for 90 minutes and he will still try the same, because he don't read the game as good. So for me,
And
Johnny Evans,
that reads to
100%
what I
start.
picked here, like Johnny Evans together with Varane, 100%, because that was what you said. They provided the stability, right? This is two experienced players, and of course, Fulham is coming to Old Trafford. Fulham has a horrible away record, and yeah. Should we feel worried though, Jarvis? Should we feel a little bit nervous as United fans? We had four on a trot, four in a bounce. Can it be fifth in danger? We need to win this 100% to stay in touch with top four, top five. Do you reckon this will be a banana skin, or what does your gut feeling saying?
Yeah. Well, we score a lot of goals, and I think it's very tough to play against Man United at the moment. What are you going to do if you're the opposite manager? Are you going to press us high and leave space in behind, or are you going to let us play out from the back and let us be dominated? We are good in both ways, but I think that the biggest problem against Fulham is the central of the area. They will play with the what's his name? I think maybe the Nigerian guy who plays in midfield, who played for Arsenal.
Oh, God. Iwobi, yeah, Iwobi, yes.
He's so good on progressing the ball. So when he get the ball, he takes the ball and runs with it. And this is
What
the
about
biggest problem. Because
what about? I'm sorry. Yeah, go on.
no,
Sorry, I had a little
yeah,
bit
I
of
think,
delay.
but with Iwobi, that's the biggest problem. We need to stop the Fulham's midfielder running through our midfield, because they are slicing like a knife in hot butter
Yeah,
straight to our midfield. We have seen it over and over again. We are so vulnerable in these situations. So I
definitely.
think
Yeah.
one of the key elements is stopping the midfielders, especially Iwobi, and the other thing is stopping the crosses, because they have a good striker, a very robust striker who's good on heading, and they will cross the ball from both sides all the time. So we need to stop the crosses. That's why the left back position is vital in this game. So Luke Shaw missing out is not good. We don't have a left back, and that I don't trust Lindelof, because Lindelof is too passive. He's never aggressive. He always leaves a little bit of space to the attacker, and it only slows him down.
Okay. Big up people in the VR room saying, "Look, Jarvis, you are spot on, to be honest." Slabby, what you're saying here is a liability. And oh my daisy, we have people all the way from New Zealand.
Ooh.
Wow. Crazy Red Devil, you're from New Zealand.
Kiwi.
Kiwi in the house. Whereabouts in New Zealand, mate? Yeah. At 9:49 a.m. New Zealand time. Wow. Is it Auckland? Is it where you from? God, what?
Wellington.
Wellington. I've been up there.
Yeah,
Wicked.
been to Wellington.
Yeah.
Cool.
I've been to Wellington. I will tell you a funny story regarding that one. Yeah. I played golf there as well in something called St. Andrews. It's not the one in Scotland, but they have a St. Andrews.
Mhm.
And I took a car and I drove around with Wataroa. Everything is so beautiful country. I can't believe it, mate. But so remote. So big up to New Zealand. Mate, it must be crazy for you to watch all the Manchester United games. Oh, my God. Rashmano, you saying, can't see Lindelof playing left back. Is he fit? Is he fit? Listen, guys, I'm just going to see what you said in the poll here. Who's going to play on top? Let's see. Amari Forson got 29%, Scotty Mac 13%, Ahmad 14%, and Rashid Tequila Ford. Looks like you're going for Rashid Tequila Ford. Can we afford it? 40%. Ending that poll. So Amari Forson looks like he's going to play striker, and this is second option, but most likely looks like Rashid. Wow. Ending that poll, guys. Beautiful. Thank you. Okay, who's going to start left back then?
Yeah, Amrabat. Amrabat is the only option that I can think of. We have Willy Kambala. I'm not sure
Yes,
about if he can place on the left because he's
a
young.
centre-back.
I think he can adapt. I'm not sure. But he got pace and he's strong.
He's got pace.
He's aggressive. I like him.
Yeah. Okay. So
Jamie Wayne comes in with Amas. Yeah. But isn't
Amas,
he 16 years old?
He's been fast-tracked, yeah. Harry Amas.
Yeah. But he's been training with the first team now the last couple of weeks.
Yes.
Could be an option.
Absolutely. Maybe from the bench. Question. Is he related to the coach Amas?
I don't know.
Not really. No. Anyway. So, Jarvis, if you have your say, then you will just remove Lindelof and put Amrabat.
Yeah. Basically, I would do that.
I agree with you, man. I absolutely agree with you. So I go with Amrabat.
The biggest problem with Amrabat is his pace. You know, he's fairly slow. But
do we need pace in this game?
Who's Fulham's right winger? Is it William?
William, yeah.
Or Dekoroba Reed?
I think it's William.
Dekoroba Reed, yeah, I think it's Dekoroba Reed. He's the right winger, so he will be up against. But he's not ultra fast. He's not a pacey winger. He's like a crossing winger.
But Amrabat for me is a more you shall not pass, and then on the other hand they will skin and flog Lindelof on the left back position. Right. The only thing that Lindelof has in his locker is a little bit going forward, a little bit like he's good on the ball. But defensively on that side, a little bit shaky for me. I agree with you. It's all about winning games, guys. It's all about winning games. Right. We will see. Anyway, what pops in my mind? Who's the danger man from Fulham?
Yeah, I think it's Iwobi. Iwobi for me. Yeah. Just because he's a carrier, ball carrier, and it's complicated. Everything sticks together when it comes to football, and for me it's about the timing of the attack. When we attack, we attack with so much pace and power that when we lose the ball, Ten Hag wants to have the recovery press right away and win the ball up high. We don't have the time to move up players. So when we lose the ball, we don't have the players in position, so we don't get the recovery press right. So we don't win the ball again, and we are easily cut through with runners on the ball. So yeah, that's one of the biggest problems. Ooh.
Yeah. Oops. Oh, we did it again. We play. I did it again, Rashmano. You're a legend, man. Seriously. Thank you so much. We have a gifted membership from the legend inside. Oh my God! Yeah, well, hang on. Rush Maynard just gifted himself a membership. How did that happen? Rush Maynard gifted 5 membership and was gifted himself a membership. Crazy as it is. Crazy Red Devil, all the way from New Zealand as well, was gifted his membership as well. So big up to you. Jarvis Cocker. God damn, you're
What?
cheating. What's going on? You got gifted a membership. What's going on
Yeah.
here?
Yes.
Retracted. Ian McDonald was also gifted a membership. Guy, big up. Thank you so much, Rushmano. And by the way, both Jarvis and Rushy was gifted a membership. How did this happen?
The legends. The legends.
The legends, guy.
Legends of the chat.
Thank you. Thank you. You gifted myself. Yes, I saw that. just gifted myself. How's that happen? Rushy, you are absolutely legend. Listen, I'm not going to jinx it. But Rebbe Bakir, is Polinia playing? No, he's not. He's playing for Fulham, but he's not going to play tomorrow. He's red.
No,
card.
he got a red card. Red card, so he's suspended.
Yeah.
That's
Jarvis,
good news for us. Polinia is their
Jarvis.
best player.
Yeah. Jarvis, before we continue with the score prediction, guys, can we do this quickly? All right. Liverpool played 4-1 Luton Town. Chelsea's been postponed. Do anyone know when Chelsea and Tottenham is going to be played? They were supposed to play 23rd.
I don't know.
Do you reckon Chelsea will beat Spurs at home? I definitely think so.
Yes, Chelsea is looking better at the moment. So yeah, I saw them against Manchester City. They were the better team, but I don't know what their coach was thinking. He was just subbing off the best players and putting in defenders. So
yeah.
Chelsea
at home, Spurs is Spursy. I don't think. Okay, let's say 2-1. I say 2-1. All right, let's put it at 2-1. I think it will be a 2-1. Aston Villa, Nottingham Forest. This is a must. This is a very important game for United. Villa Forest is very unpredictable. What do you reckon? Will Forest get a number there? No.
I don't think so.
A draw? Maybe. Wishful thinking. Forest might get it.
Ask the VAR room. They have the
Madhouse is saying draw. Let's see. Villa win, but Madhouse is saying crazy. Yep, I can see you guys. All right. I don't know. I think this is going to be a banana skin from Villa. I think Nottingham Forest will get a draw for some reason. I just have a gut feeling it might be an upset because the pressure is piling on Villa, like they're playing in Europa as well. It's a conference league, right? As well. Lillis Villa 2-1. Rebbe Bakil, so yeah, I go with 1-1 as well. I certainly go with 1-1.
Okay.
Or 2-2.
1-1.
I go 2-2.
Move on. Get your predictions in for Brighton against Everton. That's next.
Yeah. Brighton will win this one. Okay.
Brighton is very hard to predict. You know, sometimes they win 6-1 and the next game they lose 4-0 against Sheffield United or something. They're very hard to predict.
4-1. Everton draw. Let's say draw.
Madhouse comes in with the draw. Yeah.
2-2 draw.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
2-2 draw.
That's okay.
Crystal Palace Burnley. I don't know. I really don't really care. Do you?
Yeah, Palace will win it 2-0.
2-0.
Cool.
Now, I don't want to do this one because we're going to spin the wheel. Of course, we leave that blank. Or should we? There.
Yeah, leave it blank. We do the Man United last.
We did last. City is playing away AC Bournemouth. This is a banana skin always when they play Bournemouth. Do you think City is going to jinx it?
I think City has been looking really bad lately. Something is off. They're not. The timing is not right in their attack. Hojlund is struggling. He has a lot of chances, but he doesn't score.
What's wrong with the robots?
Yeah, maybe Bournemouth could come away with something here. Maybe
they're playing at home. There's no De Bruyne.
Solanke is always he's on fire. He scores a lot of goals.
2-1. I say 2-1. I go fucking all in there. 2-1 to Bournemouth.
2-2.
2-2. You think that?
DJ Superfly comes in and it says 2-2.
City look vulnerable. Yeah. Now, guys, this is one of the big ones. This is like, if 2-2 City and um, Arsenal lost against Porto. What a goal. What a beautiful last goal from, what was his face? I can't remember his name, but what a beautiful goal. Arsenal is bouncing back against Newcastle. That's a tricky one. Do you reckon Arsenal will win? Pressure's on.
Yeah, Arsenal will win it. They have been looking good in the league. They score a lot of goals, so maybe 4-1.
3-1. 3-1. 4-1.
4-1.
I guess
3-1 from Danny B.
Okay,
Weber
I
comes
got
in,
you.
Arsenal lose.
Arsenal lose. Arsenal.
Jamie said Newcastle will beat Arsenal.
Yeah. Wolves, easy one. This is easy. 3-0, right?
Yeah.
West Ham, Brentford. I think West Ham will. Oh, fuck. This is a tricky one. Brentford.
Ivan Toney is back,
Yeah,
he can score
yeah.
goals.
Yeah, this might be an upset. I think West Ham has been shit lately, though. So I think,
Yeah, now the Europa League is back and they go to Thursday, Sunday. I think West Ham.
it's going to be 2-1.
Yeah.
Okay.
Danny B comes in 2-1 Brentford, so Danny B agrees with you. Madhouse says West Ham draw.
All right.
Yeah, 2-1.
Just to
Now
say,
the
like,
big one.
I
The
can't
big
not
one,
do
Man
it.
United, Fulham.
Yeah. I'm not going to put it, because if I put in it, this will calculate the table, what it would look like. I will come back to it. I'll definitely come back to it. And yeah. So what I want to do is basically spin the wheel. That's what we do here, right?
Yeah. Spin the wheel.
Yeah, let me
What's
just
my
bring
bet?
this.
My bet is 2-0. 2-0. 2-0 Man
2-0?
United. Yeah.
Whew.
That's
Okay.
my bet.
So
Reber comes in. His bet is 3-1.
you pay. Okay, clip this. Rebels going 3-1 Manchester United. What we have here is per traditional 1-0, 1-1, 2-0, 2-2, 3-0, 3-1, 4-0, 4-1, and 5-0. Rebels going to go 3-1. Gets your yes, God damn. Let's do this, Jarvis. I want to hear from you, Jarvis. What is your score prediction?
But my prediction is 2-0 Man United.
You? No clean sheet. Mick is always going. Mick is going with always a 3-1. I'm gonna be a little bit adventurous. I think it's gonna be a clean sheet with Onana. All right. I think we're gonna defend okay, because I will say 3-0 to United. 3-0.
Okay. 3-0. Jamie Wayne comes in 2-1 Man United. As we said, Reber Bakir with the Mick Ruby Classic 3-1. Lillis, he will be with the Mick Classic 3-1 on Lillis then. Nico 2-1 Man United. Madhouse comes in big 4-1 Man United. Get in there, Madhouse. And Danny B, a little bit more reserved, comes in with a 2-2.
Right, let's do this. People, place your bets. The footballing gods is going to speak to us. Let's go. Get in there, son. Come on. What's going to be? Freaking 5-0. Who got the 5-0?
4 goals from McTominay.
Can you believe it? 5-0. Scotty Mac coming in there. 1-0. Jesus Christ. All right, guys. Who got 5-0 in here? Nobody.
Nobody won. Madhouse was the closest. He said 4-1.
Really?
Yeah.
Nobody loves us. 5-0. Can we believe that? What if this Jew, the postman has been knocking on the door many times, but we never got 5-0, right?
Nah.
Is it possible?
No.
What?
I will walk to work wearing shorts in minus 20 degrees if we win 5-0. Yeah.
Then we clip this. Right. Well, then that means that I have to update the table, I guess, as well. Give me a second. Where did that go? Where did that go? Where did you go? Where did you go? There we go. Okay. All right. So 5-0, what we said, what's Footballing God said, and I'm gonna put that in, and I'm gonna do the calculations. Shit. Can you imagine if it's 5-0? We never got this right. And
No.
I don't believe this wheel is jinxed, man. 5-0. Right. So I will calculate. Boom. That means that all of a sudden we go up on 47 points with Spurs equally. Well, Spurs, if Spurs, what we said, will lose against Chelsea, we'll go up
Mhm.
on 6th equal with Spurs on 5th as well. And Aston Villa will be on 50, right? So it means 3 points. This could be interesting, guys. Liverpool, by the looks of it, will still be in the lead on 60 points, followed by Arsenal 58, City on third. My daisy, this is the best. How do I say top four battle we've seen in ages,
Mm.
Jarvis.
Yeah, but it's still early. Are we in the top four battle? Hojlund injured, Shaw injured, Leach injured.
And I don't know. I don't know. It's just
Yeah.
about finding solutions.
Yeah.
Lilis is saying if United win 5, I would jump up from Istanbul Istanbul Bridge.
No, don't jump.
No,
Don't
don't do
jump
that.
for
No,
any bridge. No. We're not recommending jumping from bridges.
yeah, no bridges. We can burn bridges, but not jump from bridges.
No.
Rashford will be the greedy bastard tomorrow. Well, I hope not.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. He
We
probably
need
will.
speed. Rushmore is suggesting we need spin stats. 100%. Guys, it's been an amazing stream. What can we say? The proof will be in the pudding.
We can say hi to Yala and he comes in and they say we will win 1-0. Good afternoon, Ungeman from Norway.
Good afternoon, Ungeman. Everyone from Norway, smash a like. Everyone from Scandinavia, everyone from New Zealand, all the way down there. There's 129 of you watching right now. If you can smash that like button, please. It is 100% free. And we should see you until tomorrow, Jarvis, as well, because it's 4:09 where I am, closer to New Zealand. But Yalimamin is saying we will win 1-0.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
At the end of the day, to be realistic, what matters is 3 points, right? 5 in a bounce. But I'm not going to get giddy, right? But I'll be nervous. We'll be watching. Just wanted to give a shout out for everyone. Yes, I understand Lily's 31 likes. It's a bloody disgrace. It's a bloody disgrace.
It's good. We have very high percentage of people watching, liking the video. So thank you everybody for liking the video. It means a lot for me and it means a lot for Mick to put in all this hard work on this channel. We're doing this without making any money. We're just trying to make you guys
happy.
Yeah.
Are you happy? You don't like? No, seriously. Just want to let you know what's going on tomorrow, guys. If you're tuning in for the channel, and as per usual, we are doing the warm-up show, the original warm-up show, to gas up the stretch warm-up, reveal the starting 11. It's going to be legendary to see if we are.
Yeah, the game is 3 p.m. UK.
3 p.m. UK. Yeah.
So we will go live maybe
2:30.
2:30.
Oh no. Yeah. Hang on.
1:30
p.m. UK. We always go a half an hour before. And then, of course, we're doing straight after approximately. I decided I'm going to talk to Jarvis about it. I did a trial of the match preview, man of the match voting on the website. You can vote for the man of the match, the player ratings. We're going to do that. But I decided, Jarvis, and I want to pick your brains. What do you think? It's better that me starting off with doing a 50 minutes player match and just bring on the panel afterwards? So you want to do that separate, Jarvis?
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, we will see.
We will see. But I think if you do a lot of small shows, people don't tune in. It's better to have
I think
show so people
one
know
big show.
We are going live because they don't get the notifications. They got too many of notifications, and
Yeah. So I think it's the best thing to do. Like, when the game finish, kick off the show, do the player rating. You guys can interact, put your score votings in, and then we bring in everyone in the panel and have a bloody happy good show, right? That's what matters. Yeah. I reckon it's good.
George Mano coming in and he say, I will try to give you team news in the stadium, Mick.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Get in
Bloody
there,
good.
Rushy.
So, a lot of things that we can do better, but unfortunately, we're not like octopus with 8 tentacles, like 2 arms is what we have. And we try to optimize as much as we can, Maybe I should speak to Dodgy Dave optimization.
Yeah. I just want to remind everybody before we leave this show that in 1 hour or 50 minutes, Poppy will go live on his channel with the Friday night quiz. So if you want to compete against me and all the other people in the community of Poppy, he will do the Kahoot quiz, and it's very, very, very funny.
Very good.
Yeah, it's footballing quiz. So if you haven't seen it, tune in to Poppy's channel. I can post a link there so you can set a reminder.
And while you do that, Jarvis, I just want to give you a reminder. Visit the new website, Mufc Realist TV. Go and build your overall lineup. You can see all the news, everything here. Go in here. Just go tomorrow when you go in here. Sorry, I have to just minimize this a little bit. I'm on 150%. It's ridiculous, mate. So tomorrow you just go in and do your player ratings. This will be announced. It's not open now because the players hasn't come out. It'll be 60 minutes before the lineup comes out. Go in and do your player ratings, and we will see you after the show. Build your own team as well. Here you can do it. For now, we only have 4-3-3, but that's going to be changing as well. Read all the latest news, everything regarding Manchester United, and support this build that's been going on for 5 months. So thank you so much. And this is what we can say for now. And then go to Poppy's channel, play Kahoots.
Yeah, I will post a link now in the chat if you guys want to set a reminder. Oh, here it is. But now it's in the chat.
It's in the chat, and we can pin it in the live in the comments section as well. Mm-hmm. Jarvis, again, pleasure to sit here and talk football with you on a Friday evening. Thank you. Cheers so much. Let's hope for a win. The footballing gods spawn 4-0.
Witterbird will be in the Kahoot.
Yeah, and hopefully, Vicky, you can come in tomorrow in the panel as well. Let us know as well. I think Mark Davis, Mark, what's his name? Mark
Nurse.
No, the other Mark, the other Mark.
Mark Biggs.
Briggsy, yes.
Briggs, yeah.
He said he wants to come in and join the panel tomorrow to a reaction show, man.
Oh, cool. I like him.
Anyway, me too. Oh, we have a celebrity, a Swedish in the house. Big up, Jordan Walls. That's it. Thank you, Rashmano, for gifting. Everyone that's tuning in, top show as per usual. Love United, hate the Glazers, and that's what it is. Thank you for tuning in, and go and watch play Kahoots, have a little bit of fun, and we should see you tomorrow. Big up. Thank you. Bye for now. Glory, Manchester United.
That's all, folks.
Thank you so much for stopping by and watching Mufc Realist TV. Don't forget to like and subscribe and follow us on the socials.